honest to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the ones that taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible, peace, blessings, and safety. To all you sincere items, keep pushing, keep believing, keep their faith. We got some people here for a bit. When I first watched this video, when I first started watching this video, I feel it came over me like, through the spirit of Yahawah, Barak, Sham, Yahawashi. Look, it's going to be just over here, just Babylon, the great America. It's going to be millions on top of millions, on top of millions, on top of millions, on top of millions of females out here stuck all alone, searching for a man. Millions. Hey, talking about 5 or 10 females walk around, looking up in the sky, looking all crazy, scary. No, millions. It's going to be a quick hit, too. Ain't going to be nothing long. Millions. On top of millions. On top of millions. That draft coming. Men going to be drafted off the damn war, man. Well, I'm reading it right here. You either believe in the Bible or you don't. You either believe in the Bible or you don't. Matter of fact, let's get Joel, too. All these dreams and all these visions people have, it's going to get bad, man. A whole lot of dudes going to get deleted. Trying to go out and get food. Trying to protect their households. Doing the racial tensions. The civil unrest. Oh, man. Let's get this. It ain't going to be that long. Just something quick. These women, man. Oh, and I'm going to go right back to 2nd Andrews. Down to 16th chapter where it says, a man going to desire to see another man. How much more female? How much, if a man is going to be desiring to see another man, how much more a female, that weaker vessel is going to be out here scared like shit. But you know, ain't nobody taking heed, but it's all good, though. You got to feel the burn. Joel chapter 2. Let's get this. Joel chapter 2, verse 28. Just something, ain't gonna be nothing long, just something quick. Bam. It's gonna be millions of, man, it's actually gonna be scary. It's gonna be that many females needing a man. This shit going to be scary. Straight up. Some of them probably gonna have knocked out teeth. Some of them probably gonna have black eyes. Who knows, man? Who knows? Broken damn arms. Who knows, man? It's gonna be bad though, man. And that's just the ones that you see I'm talking about, gathering around. It's gonna be some of them saying who in basements, man. You just think about it, man. The damn, what is it? Hannibal Lecter. What is that? What's that movie? That Saw. They were going through those different Saw scenarios. Joel chapter 2, verse 28. It's something quick. So ain't gonna be nothing long. Let's get ready to get bad. And with all these things, all the destruction and the chaos and the doomy and gloomy spookiness, riskiness that's going on, women still out here talking shit. I just watched the priest, the elder big bro, no Salmon One Gabar video. Eve them just talking shit, man. How they ain't gonna cook, how they ain't gonna clean, how they ain't gonna shut up. And I might play that clip too, man. You gonna cook, you gonna clean, you gonna shut the fuck up. That's what you gonna do if you wanna live. That Eve. That's what you gonna do. You gonna cook, you gonna clean, and you gonna shut the fuck up if you wanna live. I'm a Lord willing to play that clip in a few. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Joel chapter 2, your attitude gonna snap. It's gonna snap right quick. It's gonna snap right quick. You gonna try to be submitted. You might get rejected too. But you gonna try to be submissive quick. With all this shit that's coming out of the pipeline, come on, man. You hear screams from this house, screams from this damn abandoned building, screams from the damn gutter, all that shit. Screaming from the damn bushes. Niggas gonna have you in the damn bushes having their way with you. Ain't gonna be no 911 soul come. And everybody think everything's a damn joke. You still late to the damn party. Joel chapter 2, verse 7. They're going to be fiending. Joel chapter 2, verse 20. It's going to get bad, man. Motherfuckers going to be hiding out of these abandoned gas stations. And oh, man. It's going to get dark, man. The light's going to go. It's going to get dark. Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And it reads, men are going to be getting AWTACKED by other men. That shit.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Alright? Call Allah Yahawashi. It's your brother Barak. Welcome back here. Another one to the Spirit of Yahawashi. Okay? Double honors to the apostles over their great millstone, the world, and time of the truth. Any sincere citation mailed to the brethren, pushing his word through truth and sincerity. Risking our life and freedom to do so. Alright? It's your brother Barak. Welcome back here. Another one to the Spirit of Yahawashi. And today, I just wanted to piggyback off the brother GMS North Carolina's video. Beautiful video, by the way, from him. Go check it out. Or, you know, basically sit here and listen to it. Yeah, man. If the shoe don't fit, man, you don't need to wear it. Basically. All right. If the shoe doesn't fit, you don't need to wear it, man. All right. And, you know, the times we're getting ready to come into is going to be a time like never before, man. All right. Not just for these women. You know, the women are going to probably catch the worst. All right. Because as much as we say it's Esau's kingdom, you know, then it's the heathen nations underneath them. It's also the woman's kingdom too, man. This is a time like never before for women. You know, we've seen times like Rome, okay, Greece, Egypt, where there was female worship, but none until like this, guys. Okay, not until like this. There's epidemics for men. Okay, suicides. We're talking suicides. We're talking testosterone. We're talking manhood. Okay, we're talking about men dealing with women. All right. You have singles events where only thousands of women are showing up to, but no men. Okay, that's the epidemic. That's the pandemic we're in. Okay, and those are signs. The reason why these things are happening is because those are the signs to come, or to show you the times that's getting ready to come. Okay, the times that's getting ready to come is going to be like a time never before. Okay, you know, back then, you know, these women could get picked up. You know, they were more obedient. They were more women. They were more a woman, you know, we should say. All right, but you know, those times have passed, man. All right, you women have become the same men that you said you hated. All right, and the Lord's getting ready to show you women again, man. All right, through the Spirit. Okay, by His left hand using Esau. Okay, He's about to pour out that judgment, man. All right, and you can see on the screen, man. Okay, pour His Spirit upon all flesh. Okay, you see that on the screen. The Lord's Spirit is out here. Okay, that cold like spirit, that's the spirit that the Lord's in right now. He's in a very cold spirit. Okay, He's witnessed a lot, man. He's seen a lot among us. Okay, He's been watching us the whole entire time. Okay, since this empire began, and even before that. Okay, the Lord has seen everything. The Lord has seen all the unrighteous doings that are done upon the face of the earth, man. Okay.
And the scripture say, "Woe to her that's with child." During this time, you got a newborn, you got some young offspring that can't really run and get away, and you got a baby still on that nipple. Joel chapter 2, verse 28, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass." A whole lot of people are gonna get rejected, though. You gonna get rejected, millions of you. It's gonna be millions of you getting rejected, man. They're gonna be getting ate by animals and everything. People are gonna be feeding you to animals just to be doing something. Y'all don't. The mind of a man right about now, and like we always say through the Spirit of Yahawah, but millions, you got millions of men on the face of the majority of the men in Babylon the Great and on the face of the earth, but mainly here in Babylon the Great, this bugged out ass system have been deprived of getting boxed. Men ain't had box in a minute, so a whole lot of men is running around.
Exactly. Just like I was just saying. Okay, an epidemic, man. Okay, men can't find wives. Shit, you know. Hosea found a wife, and she was a hoe. She was a whore, man. and she still was down with the program. It's crazy, man, because we came a long way. These women are beyond whores, man. I don't even call them women. I don't say that they're masculine. I just call them demonic. These women are just straight up demonic, man. This is something we've never seen before, man. All right, something we've never seen before, and it's on a grand. When we say grand, it's on a grand scale, man. All right, something that has never been seen before. Okay, it's like the brother say, man. Okay, and that's why the Lord said these men are gonna be out here ravishing, man. We just tell them like it is, man. All right, these men, they're deprived, man. They get soft porn in their face every day via social media. You know, they get rejected by women just for doing holding open the door, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord said. You know, matter of fact, we'll just grab it, man. We just flowing through the spirit today, man. We're not focusing on any particular, man. All right, we're gonna grab this. All right, right, all right, right. That cold spirit, man. The love of many shall wax cold. Okay, right. So they, right, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. So that's why no one's trying to talk to you in public. Everyone's to themselves. Everybody's self-centered. I call it main character syndrome. Everyone got main character syndrome. Everybody want to be on the front line. Everyone want to be the star. Nobody want to be the role player. No one wants to be the sixth man. No one wants to be the bench player. Nobody wants to be the coach. Everyone just want to be the star. You know? And mainly it's these fucking women, man. All right? It's these goddamn women. All right? Like I said, man, you know, for those of you that are listening and learning, if the shoe don't fit, you don't need to wear it, man. I'm just passionate about how I speak and what I'm saying because I know what I'm talking about. All right? We've been in this for a long time. We've been analyzing. We've been keeping quiet. You know, we've been respectful, but the Lord's about to get very disrespectful out here, man. The Lord's really about to show his hand, man. All right? Right? The love of many shall wax cold. All right? Matthew chapter 24 verse 20 and 12. Right? We're just in this. And because of the iniquity shall abound, right? What is iniquity, man? Iniquity, matter of fact, we'll grab that too. All right? Just for edification's sake. Iniquity. All right? Right? Just so you guys understand. All right? This is iniquity. It says complete injustice or wickedness. So you have the amount of injustice out here. You have Jake getting judged unrighteously. All right, you have these women running around with paternity fraud. Me and me and a fellow was just talking today about it, man. We're talking about France because France is one of the biggest places in the world and in Europe, probably in Europe. All right, for paternity fraud. Okay, that means men fathering children that are not there. So they have a wife, a woman, could be a hookup, a fling, a situationship. You know what I mean? Because you already know how this fucking place gets down. All right, they're fathering children that these women are just putting on them. You know, they're just putting on them, right? Definition number 2, it says something that is unjust or wicked, sin. So the Lord said, because of the iniquity, sin is so high, sin is so prevalent, sin is so exercised in the society that what? All right? The love of many shall wax cold. All right? Verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right? So that's part of bearing that cross, man. Okay? Dealing with that coldness, man. All right? And, you know, we always on the men, man. We always talk about men. Men. Every goddamn day. We talk about men for the other camps. We get on them. All right? We always talk about men. We always talking about Trump, Epstein. All right? And you women, just because you think you're under the curses, that you Israelite woman, that don't mean you ain't got to take no accountability, man. We all under the curses. That don't mean you get to sit there and just, oh, I'm under the curses, so I get to go off. And no. It's not one of those. All right? The Lord said everybody shall be accounted for in the day of judgment, man. All right?
Now that they have all these females been ignoring them, you're going to be the main target. All you females has been ignoring men for all these years with your high sedity attitude and your fancy clothes and your nice cars and your good job and all that. You're going to be the main target. They coming. Joel chapter 2, verse 20. And they're going to have their way with you too. Ain't going to be nobody to protect you. And all that strong, I'm strong, I got a blicky, I can wrestle. That's going to go out the window. It's going to be gangs coming after you, man. Gangs. Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass. That's why the scripture says a man shall be a hiding place from the wind. We know y'all tired. We know y'all tired of us making videos like this, but this gonna be the scenario for the majority of you people. You talking about you females. You're gonna be in the worst predicament known to mankind, who the Lord letting you know through us before it even happened. The worst scenario. Any nightmare, the worst nightmare you'd have never had, multiplied times 100. The worst scary movie you've ever seen in your life, multiplied times 1,000,000. Joel 2:27 and Atha.
That's what you're trying to tell you. All right. Personally, me, we're trying to tell you guys about them movies, man. All right. Because he saw like them, I think they're called snuff films. You know, he likes those films, man, where the woman's getting fucking brutalized. Even the men too. Men, children, women, babies. Snuff films. Esau likes that shit, man, because Esau's a weirdo. You know what I mean? He a weirdo, man. He like that shit. All right? He be watching that shit and all that. He's all into that. All right? But, everyone's going to give accounts for it in the day of judgment. Even you women. Not just men. Okay? Not just, not just, the men. Okay? Because you women think you're going to dodge the Lord. You ain't going to dodge the Lord, man. You ain't going to dodge shit. Everyone's going to give account for it. Even the elect. All right? The elect going to have to answer for their sins too. Everyone. That's what the Lord said. Everyone's going to encounter the hour of temptation. All right? Matthew chapter 12, verse 36 says, "But I say unto you, that every ideal word that men shall speak shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." Exactly. It's everything you've ever did, you've ever said. Okay? You said you're in the truth, man, you're going to have to account for that. You know, you denounce the truth, you're going to have to account for that. All right? Everything's going to be accounted for, man. Everything is going to be totaled up. All right? Including you women. Every time you lied on someone, right? Which, that lying that a lot of women just bear false witness. That's what it is. You know, they bear false witness, which that's actually a very, very egregious sin. Okay? Because bearing false witness is like framing someone, lying on them. That's what it is. Bearing false witness is like lying on someone. You know? All right? I didn't even want to make this lesson about women, but I just want to make it in general. All right? But the brother's going hard. He's going crazy right now. He's going hard. All right? So you just got to piggyback off that.
And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. They're going to have dreams, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have visions. They're going to do videos, and the prophets of the Lord are going to interpret it, right? It says, your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. Let's get that Isaiah 32. And remember, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Just know that I'm just flowing right quick. We're here now, man. You know, we're here now. Let's just go here. Let's go here. Oh, give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this pad, but it's like, need men. We need men. We need men. That type shit. Right now, they say they don't need a man. They say they want a man, but they don't need a man. In that day, they're going to come to the conclusion that we do fuck the bullshit. We do need a man. But it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late for the majority of y'all. But, you know, just like that dude was going into it, that draft coming, a whole lot of dudes going to get drafted. It's coming. Isaiah 32:2. And a man and a hopeful elect Israelite man of the Lord shall be as an hiding place from the wind. You better pray to the Lord. You better pray to you Israelite females out there. You better pray to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, that a hopeful like Israelite man deals with you, because it's on him. Because you can shoot your shot and everything. That don't mean that man gonna deal with you. He might just fucking reject you. He might just say, bitch. You should have been did that. No, I'm good. You should have been did that. I'm good now. You catching hell? Now you want to holler? I'm good now. Keep catching hell. All right? No. Keep catching hell. All right? What y'all think? The hopeful like men of the Lord are rejects? I'm going to deal with the world. And, you know what I'm saying? I know them men right there, they're going to be there. The Lord is with them. I'm going to deal with the men of the world first. And then I'm going to circle back around to them. You know you don't do no bugged out shit like that. But some of y'all are doing it. So, look, man, you got to bite that one. Isaiah 30, this is something quick, ain't nothing long. Don't say you're going to bring misery upon these people. Great misery. I'm going to have to get that. Isaiah, this is something quick. Just watching that video like, yo, man, millions of them. It was like millions of them. It ain't going to just be a couple of them. Millions of them are going to be catching pure hell. And so there's going to be millions of them that's going to get rejected.
All right? And we're going to have our choosings, man. All right? We're going to get two scriptures, man. It says Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it," okay? Because believe it or not, a lot of you women, like I said, man, if you're a woman and you're listening and learning, you're in this truth, all right? If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, keep it moving, all right? She that is my enemy shall see it, okay? And how are you going to see it? Through shame, because shame is going to come back, man, all right? When that time comes and men are running around, just like the brother was saying, men are running around, there's going to be mercenary groups literally out there just looking for women. They're going to be snatching up women and having their way with them. All right, and I ain't even going to get into no details. All right, you're going to have shame. You're not going to be wearing booty shorts with your ass hanging out. You're going to have shirts with your fucking cleavage hanging out, man. And you could go watch some post-apocalyptic movies because that's exactly how it happens. The women start covering up. They wearing long sleeves. They wear the headscarf because the headscarf also, yeah, you know, from the back, you can't really tell if it's a man or a woman. So no one's just going to come and, you know, jump at you and shit. All right. That's another thing. All right. Modesty. It's coming back, man. Modesty is just modest apparel, which means shamefaced. All right. And shame, just like we were just saying, man. I even know it's going to say that next. It says, and shame shall cover her. Okay. So that the way you're going to know that you're the Lord's enemy, okay, is because you're going to humble down. Okay. You're going to get your ass judged, essentially. Okay, you're going to get your ass judged. Shame is going to cover you in what way? It literally says shame is going to cover you. What's going to cover you? Modesty, man. You're going to cover up. Because the minute men in those times, and there ain't no police, there ain't going to be no men protecting you. No man's going to jump out the line and die for you. A lot of men are going to be drafted. A lot of men are going to be dead. Men are going to be a scarcity, guys. I made a video a couple months back on that. It was a really good video. Okay, it was actually a Judite woman. She said, hey man, we're gonna have to start sharing men out here because a lot of good men, they ain't out here no more. There's a scarcity of good men. And when we say good men, eligible, masculine men, they know what they're doing. That's what she was saying, man. Okay, so shame is gonna cover you again, all right, which is just gonna be modest apparel. Where is the Lord thy power? My eyes have beholded her. Now she shall be trodden down as mire in the streets. Exactly. So you women think you're gonna be in the streets in those times. Your ass hanging out, and getting in men's face and trying to fight them and shit. That's gonna be the day you're not gonna want to fight a man because that man gonna beat you down and throw you in a dungeon. That's what's gonna happen, man. All right, you can go look at them natural disasters, even in them third world countries. Okay, women are always hiding. They're always hiding with the kids. All you see in those times on the streets and shit is men and little boys. That's all you see. You don't see little girls. You don't see the women. You know why? Because they're hiding. They're hiding. And even men go door to door. They peek inside to see if there's women because that's what they do. In those times, man, they're going to be men just lurking around. They're not even going to be looking for food. They're just going to be looking for women, guys. They're going to eat women. They're going to have their way with women. They're going to use women as bait to get other men and to take their resources. You name it. Okay? This is all going to lead to a lot of you women looking for a man. And what man are you going to look for? A man of the Lord. Okay? A lot of you women just gonna cleave to a man of the Lord. It's just that simple, man. Okay? You're gonna get in line. It's Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And if you're in this truth and you're offended by this, man, you're not in this truth, man. You're not in the truth. Because you should know what these scriptures are talking about. And if you have a husband and you're in this truth, he should have broken this down to you a long time ago. So you should understand that. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, in that day, 7 women. That number 7 is completion. So brothers, man, that's why we keep telling you, don't sweat having a woman. Don't sweat having, you don't have a woman. You're not getting boxed like you want to have, you know. Soon enough, man. We don't know when this thing's going to go down. This can happen in the next couple months, man. And it's starting to happen because a lot of these women, they're on Section 8. All right, that government assistance is getting removed. A lot of these women are getting fired. In particular, you already know who, that Jake woman, getting fired from their jobs, their government jobs and shit. They were down their high horse. I don't need no nigga. You know, that song called "Fuck Nigga Free." Yeah. All right, so that shit's going out the window, man. That number 7 means completion. So you can have 10. You might even have 50 fucking women to you. I swear to God. That's how the Lord gonna have it be. Okay? Right? Because in the midst of destruction, the Lord's gonna show us beautiful things, man. The Lord's gonna show us the angels. The Lord's gonna give us spiritual power. So you already know. You're not even just gonna have women. You're gonna have a standard. You might have children cleaving to you. Okay? Jake children that their parents got killed, and the Lord's gonna have mercy on them. They're gonna be part of the elect through you. You know what I mean? It says we shall eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, right? And why does it say wear our own apparel? Because you're not gonna have to worry about them doing anything. They're gonna fall in line. They're gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the food. They're just gonna cook. They're already gonna know what to do. They're not gonna talk nothing. They're not gonna back chat you nothing. They already know. If they say anything, they get out of line. They already know. Because women know. Like with masculine men, they know. When masculine men check women, they know not to say nothing. They know not to buck up. You know, they might try it here and there to, you know, test that masculinity, but you're gonna shut that down every time. So they know not to say nothing. They know not to cross that line. You know, only let us be called by thy name, which is what name? Your last name. So those women are gonna be your wives. They're going to be your wives. It just said, we will eat our own bread. They ain't gonna be asking you for food. They just gonna cook shit. They gonna cook that food. They gonna wear their own apparel. You ain't gonna have to worry about buying them, taking them out to the goddamn date, and getting fucking interrogated. How much money you make a year? You ain't have to worry about none of that. None of it. You ain't gonna have to worry about buying their nails and they're getting their hair done and buying them a Louis Vuitton bag. None of that. She said, I will take care of all that. You won't have to worry about none. That's because that's how they're gonna be. They're gonna be on their knees begging, please, just please help me. You don't have to do anything. Just please, just let me come with you. Please, please. Like that woman in Eli, the book of Eli. Right? Because her mom was cooked, you know? And she went with Eli. She started begging Eli, please. She said, I won't say nothing. I won't get in your way. I won't do nothing. Please, please. And she started following him from miles. And he looked back and he seen her. And she didn't say shit. She almost got ravished too, and Eli saved her. And she said, please, just let me come, please, please, please. Eli said, hell no, you ain't coming with me. And then she thought she can, you know, go out her own way. She didn't go back to the goddamn village. She kept wandering them roads and almost got ravished. And Eli saved her. A man of the Lord saved her. All right? Only to let us be called by thy name and take away our reproach. The word reproach means shame, guys. So again, piggybacking off of Micah chapter 7 verse 10. All right, the brother's not missing. He's not telling no lies. I'm pulling scriptures too. All right, that's why these women don't like that Bible, man, because it holds them accountable. All right, then you will be held accountable. You will be shamefaced again, and you will have shame. Okay, you will have shame again. All right. So at that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to our Father, Son, Yahawashi. Points been made. I don't want to go any longer. Video's almost 30 minutes, so we go all praise and glory be unto the Father, Son, Yahawashi. Alright, double us as apostles, as an apostle of the great most son of the time of this truth, and a sincere citation unto the brethren. Till next time, I'm going to say Shalom.